up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. You guys fucking loved the last makeup video that I did, the get ready with me, and I was like, fuck dude, honestly, like, I've been wanting to film a tutorial. You guys were loving this look. You guys were literally living for it. This was actually the look that I wore to Bretman's highlight launch party with Morphe. Let me just... Okay, shout out to you, boo. Shout out to you. We're going to be featuring this palette as well as a couple other palettes that I have been super obsessed with. And I'm finally going to give you guys a fucking tutorial. It's probably been like over a couple of months, maybe at least 3 to 4 months that I've actually given you guys like a real tutorial. And I'm not just going to say that I'm giving you a tutorial. I'm literally going to give you guys a step-by-step tutorial of how I do this makeup. To be honest, I never realized how much people, including myself, don't explain what they do in their YouTube videos, their get ready with me's or like their tutorials or anything like that. Ever since that trend was going around, I followed the so-and-so makeup tutorial, I was like, oh shit, low-key, I don't think anybody would be able to fucking follow mine either. So I was like, bitch, you need to fix that shit because these girls are trying to learn, you know? The star of the show today, other than myself, of course, is this Beauty Creations Splash of Glitter palette. This palette is literally fucking sex, you guys. Like, it's literally just sex. Like, I love glitter, so if you love glitter, I'm about to give you an orgasm right now, so prepare yourself. Here we go. Look at this palette, you guys. Don't mind this one. Alan and his boyfriend attacked it. I don't really know what happened, but when I saw, my heart literally hurt. I was like, did you guys use that color by any chance? This is the moisturizer that I'm going to be using. It is by Embryolisse. Okay, and this is the matte version, not the regular one. The regular one comes like in the like a foil like pouch type thing. And I kind of just take a little bit. I don't like to put too much moisturizer on my face because I do have oily skin, and even when I use a matte moisturizer, I feel like I'll always end up getting fucking oily by the end of the day. So I never even like pay attention to the mattes and the oily moisturizers anymore, to be honest. You always want to make sure you moisturize your lips as well because, bitch, there's nothing worse than having crusty ass lips with any type of lipstick, especially liquid lipstick. So this is, I actually just bought this chapstick. I'm a chapstick whore. I love chapsticks. I'm obsessed with chapsticks. Like, if you guys ever meet me in person, please have a chapstick prepared for me because I'll love you forever. Seriously. This is the chapstick. This is like the coconut one, and it was low-key expensive. It was $6 for this chapstick, but I really like it so far. So, and it's a Sephora brand, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to grab my Baby Cute Z palette with my Morphe 350 brown shade here to fill in my brows. My ass got edible trail mix, like it's an edible but in like trail mix form, and I wasn't supposed to eat the whole thing, but like low-key I've been eating the whole thing and it hasn't hit me, and they don't taste like edibles, so I've literally just been like eating it. Okay. Should I just make this like a traditional makeup tutorial right now? I think, yeah, let's just do it. Are you guys excited for the merch? I am so hyped for my merch to come out. You guys have no idea, like seriously. With that spoolie, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my hairs out. And I haven't trimmed my brows in a while, as you can see here. Oh, I stabbed my eye, bitch. As you can see here, I haven't trimmed my eyebrows at all. Nor have I plucked them, so excuse the pelitos peeking through. I just kind of brush them up and then literally just give them a haircut. It's not too hard. You guys have literally been like loving my brows lately. I started to grow them out and like I just let them do their own thing. I like to use stroking motions when I do my brows now because I feel like that gives you like the most natural like look, if you know what I mean. And I just keep doing that until it's the darkness that I would like it to be. And then I just kind of like exfoliate everything out. Do you guys remember when I used to do block eyebrows? And then I go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is in the shade number 3. I love Gimme Brow. If you guys have not tried it, you guys need to try it if you have crazy ass pelitos like me. Oh wait, I don't even think I mentioned what brush this is. This is the BBella NG356 brush. So to carve out my brows, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I'm using my favorite concealer brush for my eyebrows, and this is the Makeup Shack T66 brush. It's very, very little. It looks like a mini like eyeshadow brush, but it's pretty flat. And I just like to grab product and like kind of like just keep brushing it on both sides of the brush. I have a little bit of excess concealer on my hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that as my base. I try my best to get glam at least within an hour and a half, but if I'm really trying to look poppin' that day, it takes me about like 2.5 hours. You can take any cream shade that you want. I always use this one. This one is from my Baked Browns palette. This one is like my Ride or Die palette. I'm applying that with this Shadow Fluff brush by BBella. And I pretty much just swirl my brush in it a little, tap off the excess, and then just kind of dust it over the concealer that I just placed so that it doesn't crease up. Of course, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette as my transition. If you guys didn't already know, the shade here specifically is my favorite for a transition. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to use this one. The brush that I'm using is this NYX number 17 brush. Since this is my transition shade, I'm just gonna keep this towards the outer corner of my eye, really focusing it on my eyebrow bone. Okay, I found my normal brush because this isn't the one I normally use anymore. I don't really like it anymore. The new brush that I've been loving for my transition is the Makeup Shack T74 brush. And it doesn't really look like the type of brush you would use for your transition, but it blends so nicely. So, you know, you can keep adding as much eyeshadow as you want, or if you want to use less, you can use less. It's all up to you. But this is how your girl is doing it. So for the next shade, I'm going to be grabbing this one from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm grabbing that with this Makeup Shack T68 brush. And I do have a coupon code with Makeup Shack if you guys are interested in trying their brushes out. And I'm just going to put this color straight into my crease, like so. And for me, for my eye type, I really like to just keep the darker colors in the outer corner of my eye instead of bringing it into the front portion of my eye as well, just because I feel like that really closes off my eyes. And I love these two colors together. They're like the perfect combo because they complement each other so well. So now I'm going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This palette is so beautiful. From this palette, I'm going to be grabbing Cocoa Truffle with this BBella NG327 brush. And I'm just going to focus this color in on the outer corner once again. Once you get to this step, your eyes are probably going to look a little crazy. So that's when you go in with the previous color that you were using. That's what I like to do to get a super blended look. I did have a little bit of that brown shade on my lid, just a tiny bit. What I'm going to do is mix in Rich Girl with Gold Dipped. We're just going to place that onto my lid. To apply those two shades, I'm going to be using the Makeup Shack T52 brush. Just going to put this all over my lid and kind of bring it up just a tad. Oh, these shadows are like so pigmented. You know what? I'm going to end up taking a little bit more of that Gold Dipped color because the Rich Girl is a little bit too pink for this look. Wow. I got some sprinklets of powder in my mouth and it tastes delicious. If you guys didn't know, well, you guys probably shouldn't try this, but if you try it, you try it at your own risk. The eyeshadows are so bomb. Like, they taste good. I'm like, they taste sweet. With this palette, you have to have the Makeup Shack T69 brush. 6'9". It's a 6'9" one. You guys have to remember that. It's a 6'9" brush. That's why it's my favorite. No, just kidding. But this brush is so fucking amazing. Let me show it to you guys. I have never seen a brush like this in my life ever before. The palette actually came with one itself, but I lost it. So this is the one I'm using. But it was literally exactly like this, just, you know, Beauty Creations. This, like, silicone tip thing is so good. It grabs onto the glitter so well and it just kind of like places it perfectly. I fucking live for Beauty Creations. I love the packaging and they're so cheap. I feel like anybody can get their hands on these palettes. I don't use any primer or glitter glue or anything like that. These glitters just sit amazing on their own. I just like to press gently downwards on the glitter, not jabbing it, not nothing, just patting it slightly. And when you do that, you get a really nice thin layer of glitter, and you can see that it's not bulking up or anything. It's literally just sitting on the brush. Literally, all you do is dab the glitter on. Keep dabbing and dabbing and dabbing until you get the amount of glitter that you want. And you see how fucking easy that is? No glue, no nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my liner. If you guys want like a full dedicated video to eyeliner, let me know. So I fucked up my eyebrow, but like I said, I mean not my eyebrow, my eyeliner, but like I said, concealer is your best friend in the makeup world. So with that being said, just clean it up. And I'm just cleaning that up with my concealer brush, of course. Even the pretty one, I'm still cleaning it up. Even if it's pretty as fuck, still clean it up because you want it to look crisp AF. That's low-key so difficult to do. It's the same thing with your brows, like, and it's even worse with eyeliner. If you mix in eyeliner with concealer, be prepared to just stay home, for real. So I'm not too sure what eyelashes these are, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like hate me for that because they're bomb as fuck. But if you guys know of any lashes that are like similar to this style, you guys can just like help each other out in the comments. I recommend getting some tweezers like these. These are like especially for putting lashes on because they just makes it so fucking easy. Like you just plop it on and then just eat. And since they're long, you don't have to like stab yourself with your hand or anything. For glue, I'm using my Glue Thang. I've never heard of this, but Alan let me borrow it because I forgot mine. I just do not fuck with the duo glue, the one that smells like caca. I do not fuck with it. I'm sorry. I'm using the Benefit Professional Pearl Primer. I love this primer so much. It's really, really good. It reminds me of the, what is it called? The Baby Skin by Maybelline. I love this primer. It really does blur out your pores like super, super, super. So if you have very obvious pores, I totally recommend this. You'll love it. I promise. Now here comes the bad bitch. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna No Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 230. Super cute packaging, living. So I'm gonna shake it up. Let me do one pump here. It looks pretty thin, so let's see how it goes onto the skin. Okay, bitch, why does this look really white? But really, she had said that it oxidizes, so hopefully do. I love using new beauty blenders, dude. Like, it just feels so nice. And it honestly matches pretty well with my skin. Damn, this like perfectly covered my blemishes. One of my blemishes, my scarring. And you can really see the difference. This is the side with the foundation and this is the side without it. It's very lightweight and it's very skin-like. Let's see how it looks once the like the powder and the highlight and contour is on. And she can't feel her face no more. So I'm just going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. The last of it, I'm going to scrape the fuck out of it. There's enough. There will be enough. I really like that concealer. I need to buy some more. I've always really liked the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, especially for highlighting, because it just adds the perfect amount without it being too thick or obnoxious. This is in the shade 20, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Next, to set my face, so what I'd like to do is take my damp beauty blender. This is a Chanel powder and I think this is in the shade 30 Natural. I just like to get a little bit of powder and I blow away the excess, and then this is the powder that I use to set my under eyes, and I like to really dab it in so there's not really too much excess powder. It's just really sinking it into the skin. And then I grab my big fluffy brush. This is the Makeup Shack T7 brush. And I kind of just like dip into the Chanel powder, but just kind of like let the excess fall in there because bitch, this powder ain't cheap. I just kind of sweep this all over the face. This powder is amazing though. Like, I seriously recommend it to all of you. It leaves your skin looking like skin. It doesn't look too cakey. And when you're out in the sun, it looks very skin-like. It's not too like powder. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be grabbing Mr. Right by Too Faced. And then I'm going to be grabbing my Makeup Geek contour shade in the color Complicated. And this is a cool medium color. I really like this, ooh, I dropped that. I really like that contour shade because it's a realistic shade for me. It doesn't look too dark, but it also just gives like the right amount of like warmth to my face. And I love this is my favorite part, to like bronze this little area right here. Now for blush, I'm using this the Morphe M530 brush, and I'm gonna apply my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. You guys already know the deal. I fuck with Luminoso heavy. And then I'm just going to place this right over that contour, kind of on it almost, and just kind of focusing it more on this apple area of the cheek. I really fucking love this blush because it gives you a really nice glow without it looking like a highlighter. To highlight my face, I'm going to be using the Morphe Babe in Paradise palette. And then I'm using the Morphe M510 brush. And I'm going to be dipping into Vacation. I'm going to be dipping into Vacation slightly because bitch, this is blinding. What I like to do is kind of just place like a thin layer first, and then I set my face and apply a whole nother layer. Because this is just kind of like a base. I actually can't find my setting spray right now, and I'm kind of in a hurry because this is about to fucking die. So I'm using the e.l.f. Active post-workout cool down mist, but that's okay, I'm gonna use it to set my face. It smells really good. So as that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Vacation again. Just sweep over that area. Yes, that gave it such a nice pop. I always add just a little tiny bit of eyeshadow to my lower lash line just to give it a little bit more of a smoky glam look. I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush. This brush is seriously my favorite brush for smoking the under eye area. And I'm going to be dipping into Cocoa Truffle. This is the color that I used in the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm just gonna literally just swipe it under. Nothing special, nothing difficult, like literally anybody can do this. Just swipe, swipe, swipe. And what's nice about this brush is that it's fluffy, so it just blends everything out itself. I don't even have to look in the mirror, like literally. So now I'm going to be applying my Sam Marcel mascara onto my eyelashes, top and bottom. Really coat them on the bottom because I'm that bitch and I love spidery lashes. For my lips, I am going to be using this Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Sugar and Spice. This is literally my fucking favorite lip liner. This is the only lip liner I use. I literally use it all the fucking time. This is the color that I like, Sugar and Spice. You guys can use code Annette30 for 30% off, of course. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. The Makeup Shack T58 brush. It is a small shader brush, and I'm grabbing this shade here from the Jaclyn Hill palette just to brighten up my inner corner a tiny bit. As you can see, this side is already brightened up and it made a huge difference. So, you know, this part is especially important. This is what makes your eyes super, super beautiful, and it makes them pop. I filled my entire lips with the Sugar and Spice lip pencil, and then I'm just going to go ahead and top that with this Japanese maple lipstick from MAC. I'm just going to put some lip gloss on. This is a lip gloss from MAC, and this is in the color Goldfinch. This color is super, super pretty, and it looks amazing over nudes. It just gives like that perfect gold tone. I feel like this look is super easy to do, so if you guys do recreate it, please tag me. I want to see, and if you guys do end up trying out the Beauty Creations glitter palette, let me know, because it's honestly the fucking best. You guys just have to try it out for yourselves. As far as everything else goes, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you guys learned from it, and I hope you guys are able to follow through with it step by step at home. That is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this beat. If you guys did, leave a like, and if you guys are enjoying the consistent uploads, leave some like purple hearts in the comments, because I love purple hearts, or like glitter emojis. I love glitter emojis too. With that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.